and the person had a head-on collision, and the person in the other car passed away.
I met a gypsy.
My partner would have to set an alarm for the painkillers, because basically what they said was they're like, oh, if you don't get on top, if you don't stay on top of it, it's hard to get back on top of.
Yeah.
Because once I left the Gold Coast University Hospital up here, they said stay on top of it. You need to have them every 4 to 6 hours.
What were you having?
Had bro, it was a cocktail. I was off with the fairies for a few days there. So at night time, it was a sleeping tablet, so some kind of benzo type thing.
Yeah.
2 endone. 1, I believe it was Tarjan.
Yeah.
Which is basically just that slow release oxy.
They're good.
Yeah, bro. Fuck, it rocks your world, man.
Dude, I've actually got one in my desk from a friend of mine he fucked it. He pretty much needs his foot cut off.
Yeah, right.
It's so bad, and he keeps having these surgeries to try and, at least give him some quality of life.
Yeah.
But he's just on these insane Targens, and he gave me one. I crashed a Harley in Vietnam, and I landed here and it popped my shoulder out backwards and tore my rotator cuff at the back. And he gave me, I just went to the hospital in Vietnam, and it wasn't great, so I literally just had fucking dissolvable Panadol.
Yeah.
And I was fucked. And he gave me one of these Targens, and he's like, just take a half before you take the full thing. He's like, or even a quarter.
Test the waters.
Man, I've taken a lot of painkillers in my life, and nothing put my dick in the dirt like half of that fucking Tarjan, and I've still got half of it in my fucking
scared to take it.
I'm just saving it for either a super special occasion or a real rainy day.
Yeah, so I think it was Tarjan. So anyway, whatever it was just,
that's what they are. They do give those out.
Because Tarjan, I think Tarjan is just a brand.
Release.
Yeah, I think it's just a brand. So basically, the endone is just the oxy fast release, instant release, and then the Tarjan was the oxy slow release, because then you have them every 12 hours just to keep the pain away. Anyways, because as I said, I had my thumb as well done.
Yeah.
And that was probably fucking way worse, my thumb. It felt like it was just constantly throbbing. Obviously, when I dosed up on painkillers, that first hour after that, you fucking didn't feel anything. Pretty sure you didn't even know you were alive. You had that many painkillers. So it was 2 Panadol. I think it was 2 Panadol, 2 Nurofen, 2 endone, and a Tarjan, pretty much. And if it was at night time, it was a sleeping tablet as well. So it's a fucking cocktail.
Do you smoke weed or anything, though?
No, not really, huh?
See, that's the thing. That's my thing whenever I get hurt, so I don't do sleeping tablets and shit like that.
Yeah, okay.
It just seems like that is for me at least anyway, that's a real effective painkiller. I broke my hip last year, and I didn't really take any painkillers except for those first kind of few days out of the hospital, and then I kind of get off it and just get on that. But
I've thought about the whole weed thing. I know a lot of my friends smoke and that, but when I was younger, I had a really bad car accident, and the person had a head-on collision, and the person in the other car passed away. So for me, that has put a big...
Was that, and what was the weed connection there?
Well, see, that's what, if I was on weed, I would have went to jail.
Yeah.
I would be classed as driving under the influence.
Oh, wow.
And because I wasn't under the influence of anything, it was just deemed a legitimate accident.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? So, but if you have an accident of that degree, man, you're going to go spend some time behind bars for an accident. That's true, you know what I mean? So that's really, really put fear into me.
I haven't really thought about that much.
I guess people don't. I didn't think that when I was younger, because it was only, I think it was about 12 years ago now, so I was quite young as well. I was in my early 20s. My son was only 2, so yeah, 12 years ago. Even for me now, my friends will sometimes, they'll have 3 or 4 beers and then drive. Bro, it's not worth it.
The
you're not
stress
drunk.
you would have been going through with that would have been hectic.
Yeah, so like I said, you're not drunk. But if you have if someone walks out in front of you and you hit them, they die. Even if you're not in the wrong, you're fucked, because you're going to be still driving under influence, bro. That's it's a minimum of 12 months in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what they were trying to get me for a legitimate accident. You know what I mean? So if I had been obviously drunk or on my phone or, you know, had smoked weed the night before or days before, it stays in your system for a long time, they say.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck that. So yeah, going back to the painkiller thing, like that's why I've kind of wouldn't. Just because out of fear, which is dumb because the effects of like sleeping tablets and shit.
Oh,
way worse. Like I think they have like a half-life of like 70 something hours. So you're still going to feel the effects of like Valium for 3 days after.
Yeah, man. We did, that's what I flew straight to Bali after so we were on this like motorcycle tour. I fucked my shoulder and then I couldn't do the tour and I was either going to have to sit in this fucking van driving in Vietnam traffic for 6 days with a fucked shoulder, or I could fly to Bali and just chill in a cabana for 6 days and then go home.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck this. I'm going
to Bali.
I'm going to Bali. And then so I went there and I just bought like a bunch of, I could only get Valium.
Yeah.
And then that was because you definitely can't smoke weed there.
Yeah.
And I was having
like death penalty or something there, isn't it?
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, fuck that.
That ain't worth it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then I was taking Valiums at night, but like, dude, that shit fucking rolls me, Like, I don't feel good after that.
No, but even the next day, like I've had them before.
Big time.
The next morning, I feel personally
cloudy and
foggy. I'm like, your conversations you have are fucking all weird, like. I've actually so when I was training in Thailand, I've done it over there before too to try and get some sleep. Just when your body's all fucked up over there the first few days,
it's fucking hard to sleep with like mosquitoes and dogs barking. And shit.
It's hot and the aircon, or you have really fucking hot and then the aircon's really cold, and then you get the flu and then you're battling that. So the next day, I actually feel like fucking miserable, and even at training, it's like fucking someone jabs us, like you go to sleep and you split second later, you know, you get hit. What the fuck is going on? Why am I getting hit so much today? So. But yeah, so when I was recovering from that, my partner, she would like wake me up. And obviously I was must have been deep sleep and didn't worry about it. But we woke up at 6 in the morning. And I was almost in fucking tears because we didn't stay until instead of having that every 6 hours like you should, like it might have been like 10 o'clock and then I might have had to have more at 4. Yeah. Instead we just slept through till, 6, 7, whatever it was, until she had to go to work. Bro, I was almost in tears. My fucking thumb, everything was just throbbing. So I was like, fuck. So it was just basically like every 4 to 6 hours, that cocktail for days. But even then, I would still be like, no, fuck this. I got to go to the gym. I can't just, whilst I was obviously having heaps of painkillers, I didn't even leave the house. I think it might have been like 5 days or something. But yeah, as soon as that, because obviously I own a gym. So I was like, fuck.
Lismore, right?
In Canella, yeah.
Canella.
Yeah. So it's right near Lismore, yeah. So same city essentially, but yeah. So I was like, "Fuck! I can't just sit around all the time. It's fucking miserable." So then I'd go up there and go on the bike and get that strap and kept training and whatnot to get going, kind of thing. I was like, "Fuck! There's no way I could just keep sitting around.
Yeah,
I can't do that. It drives me fucking insane."
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.